Hey everybody, Onyx Cat here, and we are back with more Supermarket Simulator. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. And if you're new here, welcome on in. If you've been here before, welcome back. I'm glad to have you all here. Um, we're gonna go ahead and do some ordering and all that good stuff while we're waiting for customers to come on in. Now, um, uh, I want to do some stuff. Um, like expand. But for now, we're gonna have to wait on all that kind of stuff until we can get caught up on some cash and all that. Um, Now let me ask you guys something. I was just curious. Are you guys the type that likes to do your own shopping, going in and shop for yourself, or are you the type that likes to order online and then do curbside pickup type of thing, or do you do Instacart? Um, just let me know what you guys think. When it comes to groceries itself. Um, for me, I'd rather order online and um then go to curbside. I've never used Instacart. I've worked for Instacart. I just never used it as a customer per se. So, yeah, I don't know how Instacart works or DoorDash works or anything like that when it comes to those types of apps on the customer side of stuff. I just never used it. Um, so I do actually do the where I'm ordering it and then having the employees do shop 'cause I don't like shopping. I hate it. I do not like it at all. I hate shopping. Going in, especially if I'm going in for something particular and find out that they don't have that in particular item and I don't have a backup, which drives me nuts. Um, but if I can do it online and see it online, at least I have that's okay because at least I don't have that pressure of trying to figure out what to do. I can still shop online and I can sit there and listen, still watch something and be in the comfort of my own home. I like that idea. Being in the comfort of my home while shopping. Especially with me living so far from any town. I live like 30 minutes from the closest town. Oh, somebody needs my help over here. Hold on. We gotta take care of them and help them out. But yeah, I would rather stay home than drive the 30 minutes into town, shop, spend all the time in a grocery store trying to find stuff, find out where things are, then go check out, and then drive the 30 minutes back um, home. I just, yeah. Um, I'm thinking about getting another, maybe a helper for the customer service. But first, um, I want to maybe buy another machine. Because I was thinking about putting it right there in that corner next to that one. But first, I want to expand before I buy anything, like make that space open right there behind those shelves. So that way we have a little bit more room. Oh, and I need more cereals and candy and such. But yeah, that's what I would like to do is to expand a little bit more. But I want to make sure we have a whole bunch of stuff first. So that way I'm covered before we expand. But it's also quite a bit of money. It's $4,400 just to expand the shop. I think. Oh. They got caught. Okay, just help this person out real quick. Okay. Let's do a little bit of cleaning. What is your favorite kind of food to make when you go to the grocery store? What do you do? Like, are you the type that likes to go straight to the pre-made stuff, or are you the type that will get a whole bunch of ingredients, take it home, and cook it? Me, it depends on my mood. Sometimes I'm craving like homemade stuff. Other times um I just want I want something simple. I had a long day. I don't really want to go in and come home and spend a whole bunch of time on my feet in the kitchen and then have to find where to put the leftovers, especially when it's just me eating it. It's just um like there are times where I'm craving spaghetti, and it's just like, why? I don't want to make a whole entire batch of spaghetti sauce just for one meal, sort of thing. So it it's a little rough. So there are times I do prefer um frozen or pre-made. Though there are some meals that are pre-made. I haven't found that yet that is good as homemade. Like there's I've tried a couple different frozen spaghettis and they're just not good. At least in my opinion, the ones I've tried so far. The few I've tried. Well, she's got a big batch. Or a decent sized batch of groceries here. Okay. Let's pick up the trash. Anything else? And no. Ouch. Sorry, I got an itch. Okay. Sorry. It's one of those ones that's like, you know, just bugging you. Anyways, okay. But yes, I haven't found a decent spaghetti sauce that I've liked. I have in the past made a crunch wrap or something similar to it, which is pretty good. I've would take hamburger meat, put taco seasoning in it after cooking the meat, and then I buy the extra large burritos, and then I would put the meat on, and then I put the burrito into a pan on low heat to keep it nice and warm, and then I would put the meat on there, and then I would add queso, tomatoes. I would add salsa. You know, sometimes I add just tomatoes, sometimes I add the salsa, depending on what I have available, because they both come with both have or tomatoes. Then I would also add sour cream and lettuce. Sometimes I add black olives if I'm in the mood for it, and I get one of those tortilla shell, the hard shells of tortilla, and put it in, and then um, put a little bit of shredded cheese on top of that, and then I fold it up, and then flip it over the best I can. And um, hey, we made a profit. It's just not too bad. Oh, actually, we went negative. Never mind, I saw that. But yeah, and then I flip it over, trying to keep it all together. And it turns out pretty good, considering. Not too bad. So at least I get that. I make that at home every once in a while. But if I want to do shredded cheese, I actually shred the cheese myself. Instead of buying pre-shredded, because the pre-shredded cheese actually has wood pulp in it, and it doesn't melt as good as a block of cheese if you actually shred your own cheese yourself. Um, and it seems that those two are the same price. That's pretty cool. Let's see. I'm gonna get finished doing these. And I think that is it. Yeah, okay. Oh, and um, but yeah, I do that every once in a while. But most of the time, I'm like down the middle. Sometimes I make my own food by scratch. Sometimes I want to be extremely lazy because it just depends on the type of day I've had and things like that. Sometimes I bring home food. Like I brought home Chinese food when I finally got home today. Um, well, as you're watching it, I got back home on February 21st. That's when I finally got home. And on the way home, I passed a Chinese restaurant and I got mugu gai pan with fried rice and then also egg um wonton soup, not egg, but wonton soup with it. Um, that wonton soup I am having for dinner, and then I had the mugu gai pan. I had half of it um for lunch when I got home because I was like, okay, I don't know what I have at the house because it's been so long. I was gone for a week, and I was driving home right around lunchtime, and I was like, I really don't want to be cooking anything. So that's what I did. I just went ahead and stopped by the local, well, local as in like 30 minutes away, local. They got fruit and vegetables. That is the next license. Oh, what's your go-to fruit and vegetables? Are you more of a fruit person than a veggie? Are you more veggies than fruit? Or are you split down the middle? Do you eat both and have your favorites from eat both groups? Me, I love if the peaches are ripe enough and just at that perfect stage. I love peaches, um, and watermelon, and oh my god, I also love raspberries. Oh, when it comes to um, when it comes to vegetables, it all depends on the vegetable and how it's done. I mean, like, I will never, ever, ever touch Brussels sprouts. I can't stand them. They smell like sweaty socks. I've tried it, had it cooked several different ways. I cannot get it near my mouth. I just can't do it. I I will gag. I cannot do it. I cannot stand canned canned asparagus. That stuff is nasty. I can do fresh asparagus. I had that a couple summers ago where my sister and brother-in-law had cooked asparagus, fresh asparagus, with a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, and Parmesan cheese. Oh my god, that was really, really good. But I've had canned. My parents love canned asparagus. It is mushy. It is icky. It's just like, ugh, yuck. Um, I don't like it. Um, and there's a few other vegetables I won't touch, but there's things like broccoli, cauliflower. Um, I liked I like raw carrots with ranch. Um, but if it's cooked carrots, depends on how it's done. But my favorite fruit is raspberries of all time. I love raspberries. Love them. I can eat those all the time. Oh, another thief. But I I actually had once. I don't remember where I got it or how I found it, but I had dark chocolate ice cream with raspberries in it. I found it in a store someplace, and oh my god, it was really good. I love dark chocolate. I love raspberries. So it was perfect. The one ice cream I do miss having that I haven't seen in like 8 years, something like that, is peppermint ice cream. It used to come out every year from November, starting like late October into early November, and it will last until the beginning of January. And it was like vanilla ice cream with chunks of peppermint in it. And I haven't seen it at all. Um, Once I did try taking vanilla ice cream and buying some peppermint candies, putting the peppermint candies in a baggie and pounding it up inside that baggie and using the pieces and then stir it up into the vanilla ice cream. But it wasn't the same as the actual peppermint ice cream. And I think it was sold like from Breyers or Dryers, something like it was one of those major brands. And I think Breyers and Dryers are the exact same thing. It just depends on. I just think it depends on if you're on the west side of the country or the east side country, because the east side has Breyers, I think it is, and the west side has Dryers, or vice versa. Now, I didn't know that because I remember when I lived in out west, we always got Breyers ice cream or one or the other. I can't remember which one's which. It's been a while since I bought that brand, but I remember growing up, my mom would always get the mocha almond fudge ice cream. And um, then we, when my parents moved from out west, from Arizona to out east, and it's 9 o'clock. Okay, crap. But anyways, I was looking inside the store trying to get the ice cream, and I was like, "Where is this brand? I couldn't find it." and no one knew what I was talking about when I asked for help. And then they go, "Well, we have this one." I'm like, "Yes, I see that, but I'm looking for this one." So I believe it's the same company, kind of like um, Carl's Jr. and Hardee's and whatever. Those two different things. It's the same company, just two different names depending on if you're on the East Coast or the West Coast. Okay, let's get these potatoes out on the shelf. Holy cow. Okay, let's go ahead and end the day. We're going to um, do another day worth here. Let me change some prices. Sorry, I got thirsty. I need some extra water in my life. I didn't drink all that much water when I was at my sister's, which was really bad of me. I'm used to drinking almost a gallon of water throughout the day, and I drank like maybe a quarter to a half when I was at my sister's a day. I know it was bad. But the only way I like to drink my water is if it's like ice kind of water. And um, their ice maker doesn't make a whole bunch of ice at the same time. It's just a small amount. And couldn't really be, I couldn't really take a whole bunch because it would take a while for it to fill back up. And so I had to go easy on the ice, which meant I did try to drink as much water as I could, but it was hard to drink. I don't like cool water. I like it cold water. And it wasn't like I can freeze any of my, any of the water because the freezer is one of those ones that it's you, like a big drawer that you pull out at the bottom of the fridge. It's one of those types. Refrigerator, or one of those types of refrigerators, so I couldn't really freeze a bottle like I can at home. I have a Starbucks cup, like the large Starbucks cups, and I will go there and get some ice real quick, because when I'm out and about, I need some water, especially um during the summertime. It gets pretty warm, especially doing running around and everything, and they would give me a glass of ice water, and I kept a couple of them, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy some jugs of water, and then fill up the cups and freeze them, and I wash them, um, and I also wash them, so that way I can continue to use them until, um, I've had a cup. I've had a couple where they they expanded too much and it cracked on me. So, um, but yeah, it's just I leave enough room at the top of the cup to pour regular water, just unfrozen water into it, and let it cool off, and let the ice melt a little bit while I'm drinking it, and I would take it into work with me. And by the time I would take it out of the fridge or freezer at 4:20 in the morning. Yeah, 4 a.m. 4:20 a.m. And then by the time I get off between 11 and 12, um, there's a quarter of ice thing left in there. I do during the summertime. I'm gonna have to ask, see if anybody will give me extra ice that I can pour into the water during the summertime, because I know that I'm gonna be with the summertime getting really warm. I'm gonna be needing it because my ice is going to be going, it's going to melt so much faster in the 6 hour period. But at least there's a few restaurants that will give me ice for free. Which is a good thing. Oh. Oh! I thought she was a thief because I didn't see her bag. Oh, I thought she was stealing because I guess she was looking and not stealing. Oops. Sorry. Well, so that happened. I guess she was in there looking for more stuff, and I saw the movement, and I thought she was a thief, and I figured, I'll just help security, and I guess I'm gonna let security do the work from now on. Let him deal with it. Let him do his job that he's being paid for. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Man, that sucked. But we're doing pretty good. I mean, we're overall the we're doing pretty good keeping up in stock. And pretty soon, I want to start ordering extra, even if we don't need it. Instead of ordering 2 things of flour, order 4 things of flour, so that way we have some in the back. I mean, there's going to be some things I don't need to order extra of because of how many's in the thing. But like chicken and potatoes and toilet paper, things like that only come 4 or 6 in a box, then yeah, I'm going to order extra. But other things that don't sell as much of, and it takes a little bit longer to sell out, like the chocolate, I'll probably buy like 2 to 3 boxes of chocolate and be okay. And then that way we have the stock room filled with stuff. And then upgrade the shop. That way I'm covered and I don't have to worry about running out of money. Or I just may unlock the shop or unlock the expansion and then have it where it is like it is right now, and make sure I have, if like with it being 4,400, I probably would be at, let's say, 4,900 or 5,000, and then open up the expansion so that way I have a tiny bit of cash left to do any ordering that needs to be done, and go from there. It just all depends, but I would like to upgrade at some point. Hopefully in the next video we can do that. That would be nice. We're as of right now we could probably do that in the next video. Just order some extra stuff, some of the smaller stuff that gets run out quite often, like the chicken. And then, like getting extra chicken and potato bags, and stuff like that, and then we can do it. But anyways, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that like button, the subscribe button. It truly helps me out. It lets me know if you guys want more of these videos, and it also lets you know when the videos come out more often, and I do post them twice a day. So I hope to see you guys all in the next video, and I really look forward to seeing you guys all then. And I can't wait to see you guys. See you guys later. Bye!